Mercenary King here with Rommel-chan, doing a sneak peek for the TRY3 box. Huzzah! Not as exciting to me as the Trinity Dragon, but still, I don't mind the trades. Oh. As you can tell, it's a perfectly normal box in every way. Not tampered with at all. In case anyone thinks that we're, opening tampered boxes to make them look bad or better, just isn't happening. Lies and slanders. Lies and slanders. Ah, come on. There we go. Man, they take this bad boy out. I don't know this problem with like any of the pre-release kits I get. There we go. Here it is. And looks like we got a promo. Meta Pulsar Alter Dragon. This is a card that we never thought we'd see. Continuous. The cost for this unit's tried may also be with Counterblast. Choose a Gear Colossus or Zodiac Time Beast from your hand, bind it face up, which is just good by itself. And then Act, Vanguard, once per turn, choose a face down card from your G-Zone, turn it face up. Choose anything, by the way. Look at 5 cards from the top of the deck, search for 2, bind them face up, shuffle deck, and for each card in the bind zone, this unit gets plus 2k until end of turn. And if the number of cards in your bind zone is 5 or more, countercharge. It's pretty nice. But, and it's kind of necessary for a lot of this stuff. Just the fact that it has no G-Break or anything like that is just good. It's just a good card. Let's take a look at the mat. It's these 3. This actually ain't a bad mat. It's got the Royal, the Neo Nectar, and this guy. I actually like the Chrono Jet Ride Chain. Hold it for me, Rommel-chan. Anyway. Don't want to mess it up for you guys. I'm going to move it over here. Rommel-chan. Don't look at me with those eyes. Filled with determination. Huh! Open the first. Oh, yeah. It's a triple rare already. Hold on. Oh. But, Marubaru. For each of your rear guards with Brave, this unit gets plus 3k, which is nice. Green Shutoff reprint. Steam Rider Shower. When this unit is placed on rearguard due to the effect of your card, you may have it get minus 2k. And if you do, this gets boost. Refresh Healer. Nice heal trigger. Crit trigger for Gear Chronicle. This rare is Steam Maiden Ishui. Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard rearguard, pay the cost if you do choose one of your grade 2 or greater rearguards until end of turn. It gets Time Leap Auto rearguard. Counterblast 1. This unit attack hits a Vanguard, pay the cost if you do Time Leap this unit. You may also give this card chosen minus 2 grade. That's actually pretty nice. Not too many of them, though. There's a lot of things in... Well, it's a grade 3. Tenacious Maiden Noel. Act, Rearguard, G-Break 2. Choose a card from your hand, discard it. If you have Vanguard with a Ranunculus, until end of turn this unit gets continuous, this unit can attack from the back row. Bloom, when your other unit with the same card name as this is placed on rearguard, all your other units same column, get plus 4k. That's actually pretty nice. If only it got or gave boost. It's a Musketeer. Act, rearguard, counterblast 1 Musketeer. Put this unit into the soul. Top 4, choose 1. With Musketeer, call it to rearguard, shuffle deck. If you have another card with the same name as it, the called unit gets plus 3k. Delphinium reprint. Maiden Dancing in the Wind, Francois. Act, rearguard once per turn, Cell Blast 1. No. Choose one of your units, and this unit is also regarded the same name as that unit until end of turn. Not bad. Musketeer. This is almost an entirely Neo Nectar thing. Draw trigger for Musketeers. Watering Elf, which is a reprint of a stand trigger with worse art somehow. Sunshine Maiden Paula. Bloom, auto rearguard, once per G-Break 1, sorry. When your other unit, same card names, place on rearguard. This unit gets auto rearguard. When this unit attacks, if you have Vanguard with Ranunculus, this gets plus 10k. Ooh. that could be real big. And then Time Break Dragon, when this is, it's basically a grade 1 version of Clock Fencer. You know, from hand, choose a rearguard, time leap it. It's terrible. Avocados. When this unit boosts Avocados, this boosted unit gets plus 5k. So basically, you use cards like Francois and turn it into an Avocados, and it becomes a 19k boost. But, you know, you do it with other things. Mixed Fruit Dragons. Bloom, Auto, Rearguard. Is this another Neonectar one? Yes. Okay. Weird. Bloom, Auto, Rearguard. When the other unit, same card name as this unit is placed on Rearguard, choose one of your Vanguards plus AK. I mean, I guess that's okay. It's not G-Break or anything like that, but I don't really see the point of it. Rindo, Gentian, Musketeer, Antero. Auto, Vanguard, Rearguard, Counterblast. When this unit attack hits, if you have another Rearguard, same card name as that unit, you may pay the cost if you do draw a card. That ain't bad. Green Shot Off, Reprint, Crit Trigger. Gray Exhaust Dragon. Ooh, I like these guys. These are like the dragons on bikers with shotguns. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, choose a Smart Fender Dragon from your soul, and you may call it to Rearguard as tapped. Time Leap, Auto, Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Rearguard from hand, pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your other grade 2 Rearguards and Time Leap it. And this is to prevent you basically Time Leaping the grade 1 you summon out from the soul. But it also sets up for Chrono Jet abilities, which is just fantastic. I just really like the chain. Knight of Battle Preparation Porex. Brave. When this unit is placed on Rearguard, do the effect of your card. If you have a Vanguard with Ultima, this gets plus 5k. And that's actually pretty good if it was a grade 2. I'm sure there is one. It's running around somewhere. Ooh. Knight of Development Rally. Act Rearguard, Counterblast 1, retire this unit. Choose one of your units, not named it. Search your deck for a copy of it. Call it to Rearguard Shuffle deck. Yeah. Chick Folk Dragon. This is the first of the ride chain. When a Smart Fender rides this unit, look at top 7 for a Gray Exhaust or a Throttle Caliber. Reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle deck. When your unit not named it, call it to Rearguard. This is basically a Gen 4.5-ish card for the ride chains. I do like it a lot, and I hope I get some use out of them. Rough Play Outrageous Gear Bear. It's guzzling. Oil like honey. When this unit is placed on Rearguard, until end of turn, this unit gets auto Rearguard. Put this unit into the bottom of the deck. At the end of turn, pay the cost if you choose an opponent's grade 1 or greater Rearguards, and they put it at the bottom of the deck. I do like this just because it minuses your opponent, and it can do funny things. I'm pretty sure that you can time leap it into it, and it would work slightly better. Scion Rider just has to stay there, though. That's the only problem. Auto Rearguard, put this unit in soul. Grade 3 Vanguard with Alfred attacks. Pay the cost if you do soul countercharge 2. Ain't bad. Helps make Alfred much more playable. Because Alfred does have resource management issues. But summoning him out will fix quite a few of them. Watering Elf. When this unit is placed on Rearguard, choose 2 other units, plus 3k. Then return this unit to the deck shuffle deck. Energetic Knight Romus. When this unit is placed on Rearguard from deck, if you have a Vanguard with Alfred, this unit gets plus 5k until end of turn. And when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Cute Knight Paris on Rearguard, this unit gets plus 2k. So basically, if you summon him out with a Paris, he gets plus 7k. And I know Paris does get his own abilities. I can't really remember what they are, but they are power gaining. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be pretty beefy. Knight of Ambuscade Radon. Continuous Rearguard, G-Break 2, Brave. During your turn, all other units in the front row get plus 3k. Nice. When this unit is placed on Rearguard, do the effect of your card. If you have a Vanguard Ultimile, plus 3k. And if you have a face-up card in your G-Zone, choose a card from your hand, and you may discard it. If you do, this unit gets boosted until end of turn. I would never do that unless you needed Brave right then and there. Delphinium, Hope Song Angel reprint, Counterblast, Soul Blast when this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard. By the way, Delphinium, I don't think I ever mentioned this. Beginning of your main phase, choose one of your other units, disregard the same name. Search your deck for one card with Brave, call it a Rearguard Shuffle deck. And it's just kind of meh. But it's not restricted to G-Break grade 2s or anything like that. Francois again. Draw trigger, crit trigger. Pansy Maiden. Man, I just keep getting these triple rares. Pansy Musketeer Sylvia. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Rearguard. Oh, this is a reprint. Fantastic. Top card. This is such a nice art too. It's much better art. If it's a Neonectar with Musketeer, call it to Rearguard. If not, shuffle deck. And by the way, in a Musketeer deck, it'll all be Musketeers. Let's not kid ourselves. Knight of Heavenly Decree Ultimile. Auto Vanguard G-Break 2 Brave. When this unit attacks, choose up to 5 of your rearguards and they get plus 4k. Which is nice. Auto Vanguard, at the beginning of your ride phase, choose up to 1 card from your hand, call it to rearguard, plus 4k. When your G unit strides, choose 1 card from your hand, call it to rearguard, choose one of your units with Brave, and it gets plus 4k. So basically, this sets up during your ride and stride phase for your ride and stride phase. I mean, your battle phase. And even then, if you're not stuck, it's plus 8k to columns, which has more forgiveness for bad columns than just giving it the front row 5k. It's a pretty decent card. Knight of Cast, Brave, G-Break 1, auto. When this unit is placed on rearguard during your turn, choose one of your other units with Brave, same column. Increases power by this unit's power until end of turn. This is good in Brave decks. I actually am considering playing her in a few builds, but Hope Song, not too many. Sage of Innovation Libron. Tap this unit when this unit is placed on rearguard. If you have a Vanguard with Alfred, pay the cost. If you do, choose 2 of your units plus 4k. He's meh. Sign Rider, crit trigger, Galumu. Soul Blast when this unit attack its Vanguard, pay the cost if you do draw a card. He's okay. There's actually a version of him with the gold embossing from like 2014 or whatever. Upheaval Pegasus, old classic. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, if you have a hard card with Chrono Jet, the opponent puts all of his rearguards in the bottom of the deck, and for each card he did that to, call them the top to open rearguard circle. It's good to combo him up with Chrono Jet for a deck shuffle and a -1 directly to your deck. For a Counterblast and a ride. It's pretty good. Tamami, and by the way, it gets through resist too. Act rearguard once per turn G-Break 1. Choose one, Counterblast 1, put one of your rearguards Brave, and it gets boost. Renegal, Forerunner, put this unit into the Soul. If you have Vanguard with Alfred, choose 3 units in the front row and they get plus 3k. He's alright. There's still better cards out there. Marubaru, not him. Steam Rider Sharam, already talked about her. Hope Song, Starlight Violinist, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rearguard. You may pay the cost if you do search your deck for up to a grade 2, not named Starlight Violinist. Call it to Rearguard Shuffle deck. He's alright. He just gets you more things. Auto Rearguard G-Break 1. When your other rearguard is put on when your other unit is placed on rearguard, do the effects of your card. If you have a Vanguard with Alfred, in his card name, this unit gets plus 5k. Continuous deck. If you have a Vanguard with Alfred, this unit gets -1 grade. The reason he's good for chaining off summons, which you can do with Alfred, and swinging for 16k plus or more is just really good. However, there are other cards that work with Alfred, I think, slightly better. But if he's not bad choice by any means. Boop. Steam Fighter Nagish. Vanguard Rearguard Auto. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, for each rearguard you have more than the opponent gets plus 2k. That's alright. I don't really see many Gear Chronicle decks playing field, so Steam Soldier Undalu. Auto G-Break 1. Counterblast when this unit is placed on rearguard, pay the cost. 2 cards from Mind Zone, return them to deck, shuffle deck. If you return 2 cards, draw a card and soul charge 1. He is good in a deck where you bind a lot because of Time Leap shenanigans. But he's bad in the sense that, he's not going to work with things like Chrono Fang. And he can still work with some Chrono Fang stuff too. Smart Fender Dragon, he's a grade 1. If you have a Cheek Folk Dragon in the soul, this unit gets plus 3k. Oh yeah, I remember why this is so much different. Because this turns into a 9k base. I forgot about that. Continuous Rigard, if you have a Cheek Folk Dragon in your soul, this unit gets plus 1k, grade 1, when it's on Rigard Circle. So you can use him with the grade 2. Heal Trigger for Musketeers, which is actually fantastic art. Draw Trigger. Tatiana. Auto Rigard G-Break1. Retire this unit. Beginning of ride phase. Vanguard Musketeer. Pay the cost if you would stride G unit with Musketeer. You may stride without paying the cost the next time you stride. So basically gives you a free stride if you stride into a Musketeer, of which there are several. She is a good card. Divine Knight of Godly Defense, Igraine. G-Guardian. Continuous Guardian Circle, G-Break1 Brave. This unit gets plus 5k. Auto Soul Blast 1. This unit is placed on G. If you have Vanguard with Ultimile and its card name, pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 10k defense until end turn. She is an okay, even outside of it, just because she isn't, like, you could have a wiped field and she's still a 20k guard. Honestly, I think she should be the go-to. Even if you do not run Ultimile, unless you guarantee yourself a front row of grade 2s. Delphinium again, Francois Avocados, Draw Trigger, Gear Cat. When your opponent's Rigard is put into his or her second Ultimile. What a problem to have. When your opponent's Rigard is put into his or her deck from effect of one of your cards, choose one of your other units plus 10k until end of turn. If you do, return this unit to the deck shuffle deck. It's an okay card. For some reason, it has a once per turn. It doesn't matter, I don't think. I mean, it's like you miss it, but yeah. This is Paula again. And then Ultimile again. I'm happy. Usually I don't pull these many triple rares in a box split. Unless it's like stupid, like Token Rambo. Excellent. Anyway, Scramble Griffin, Auto Rigard G-Break1 Brave. Put this unit into the soul. When your Vanguard is attacked, choose one of your Vanguards plus 10k until end of battle. This is actually a really good defense card, and giving things power is better than guard because there's no way you can kill power. Unless you're playing Zeal, in which case, he should have already done his thing. Knight of Cast. Heal Trigger. This girl's pretty cute. Cute heal trigger. All these are getting cute heals. This. And then we have Mace of Pledge Iasis. Auto G-Break 2 Brave. When this unit is placed on Rigard, this unit gets plus 6k until end of turn. Brave Soul Blast 1. This unit is placed on Rigard. Pay the cost. If you do, until end of turn, this unit gets Auto Rigard. End of turn, you may return this unit to the hand, which is an okay skill. But the problem is that there's not many ways it can get onto Rigard Circle outside of hand in a Brave deck. However, I am going to consider him for one of my grade 3s. Just because I don't like my current lineup for my no Ultimile Brave deck. Which, since I'm seemingly to pull all these Ultimiles. Sharam. Yeah, this. And another Porax. We haven't seen a Picos yet. Nagish. Undalulu. Another of these. Smart Fender. Do, and do. Keep pulling all the miles. Rally. Chick Folk. Bear. Oh, SP, Arlem, Romus again. Dang, this is a nice pre-release kit. Choose 2 cards in total from your hand and drop some with Chronojet and their different names. Reveal them, put them on the bottom of the deck in any order. It's sweet, isn't it? When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 15k. Until end of battle. Basically, she's supposed to work with the GR in this set for Gear Chronicle. However, she is pretty good in any Chronojet deck. Well, I'm a happy man. I haven't gotten an SP in a long ass time. And I got a Arlem reprint. Okay, this is a pretty godly box already. Basically, this is the one. This was the first G-Guard. I'm sorry, G-Perf. If you have a copy of her in the, I actually like this art better than the previous art too. If you have a copy of her, unflip a damage. Rally. Faith Maiden Odette. Okay, we got 2 new ones. Bloom Auto Rearguard. When your other unit with the same card name as this unit's placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, choose 2 of your units plus 4K until end of turn. Auto Rearguard G-CHB01. Choose a normal unit from your drop zone and put it into the bottom of the deck. At the beginning of your main phase, if you have a Vanguard with Ranunculus, you may pay the cost if you return this unit to the hand. It's okay. I'm a little bit on the fence with it. I do like it a bit better than the other chick that gets plus 4K all around, but I just don't know. So you have to have one placed. And it's not restricted to copies of herself either. I don't know. Like, this grade 1 slot, I know I want power for it, but I just can't seem to really get happy with it. Prunus Cerulata, Musketeer Tessa. Auto Vanguard Rearguard. When your other unit with Musketeer and its card name is placed on Rearguard, if you have 3 or more units with Musketeer and the card name, plus 2K. If you have a face-up card with Musketeer and its card name, G-Zone, the unit that's placed gets plus 4K until end of turn. So... Three more units with Musketeer. Let's get plus 2K. So it really gives itself plus 6K. Oh no, other unit. You know, I think this is okay. It can give it a lot of plus 6Ks. I don't really play Musketeers, but I do see how this can be useful. So this is a pretty godly pre-release kit. I'm liking this. I'm hoping it's a sign of good things to come. Another of these. Crit trigger this. And it's a... Hold on. Maiden of Flower Pistol. This was a promo back in set 1. Vanguard Rearguard, G-CHB01. When the other unit is placed on Rearguard, this unit is regarded the same name until end of turn. I think this would stack, wouldn't it? Holy Dragon, legit Sword Dragon. I think... Yeah, Vanguard once per turn, Counterblast 1. When you have a hard card with Alfred or Blaster, search your deck for 1 grade 2 or less card with Swordsman of Light or Blaster in the card name, out of curiosity. No. Ah, there we go. Swordsman of Light, Picos does count. And he does give himself -1 guard. -1 grade. I was just curious. Swordsman of Light, Blaster, call it to Rearguard, shuffle your deck, plus 2K. And yeah, it's a good first stride. Counterblast 1 for a +1. And if you do like other Swordsmen of Light, they can hit pretty decent numbers. Or start comboing off some blaster abilities. I can't remember whether Lou is a Swordsman of Light or not, but I'm sure he is somehow. Boop. It's another double rare. I am okay with winning. I am almost tired of winning. Acute Knight Paris. Ah, this is what I was looking forward to. Continuous Hand. When you're paying the cost for Stride, if you have a Vanguard with Alfred in his card name, he combos up with her, by the way. This unit gets +1 grade. When this card is discarded for the cost of Stride, if you have an Energetic Knight Ramos on your rearguard, call this card to rearguard, draw a card, and this unit gets +3K. So basically, this becomes a 26K column by itself. This combo is too good not to use. She's too good not to use by herself, but he just sort of makes it all together. And the fact that you draw a card and he gets +3K is just fantastic. I really do like those two. Steam Tamer Arca. Zodiac Time Beast. Trying to make it better. Perfect Shield. From hand. No. G from anywhere. Act drop zone G-Break 2. Choose another copy of itself and a trigger unit. Bind them. Return this card to your hand. This is actually good perfect shield. Just because it works so well with the mechanic, and it does not have any restrictions on it. One of these again, one of these again. Man, just the fact that I got a SP, Delphinium, Francois, Avocados, Wandering Elf. It's another one. Rubellum Lily Splendiferous Musketeer Myra. Act Vanguard once per turn G-Break 2. Soul Blast 1. Choose a face down Musketeer. Face up. If you have a hard card with Musketeer, until end of turn, this unit gets auto Vanguard. When your unit with Musketeer is placed on rearguard for each of your rearguards with Musketeer, the unit that was placed gets plus 2k. Huh. It's an auto that is not itself restricted. Like, you can only pay the cost once, is what I'm reading this as. So basically, anytime you summon out a Musketeer, you can give it plus 2k for every other Musketeer. For each other Musketeer. So let's say that you kill one and replace it. All of a sudden, it gets plus 8k if you have a full field. And then, let's say that you kill the one behind it. You get a grade 1 Musketeer. And by the way, you can do this for quite a few. Because you resolve this ability before you start giving out power. You know, you can do quite a bit. Like, give plus 16k to a column. That's really good numbers. Especially if you're not having good Musketeer numbers. Lebron Avocados. I got like 5 of those bastards now. Nothing interesting. Boop. Boop. It's another Highbrow Maiden Steam Arlum. Ah! I will have decks out for you guys later. I will be updating like 6 or 7 decks from this thing. I am not happy with my current Chronojet build, and I'm thinking that going over to here will be an improvement. It's Asha. Hold on, though. Pulsar Farm Peacock. Auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard from deck due to Time Leap, until end of turn this unit gets continuous. This unit cannot be put into the deck by card's effects. It's basically a permanent Time Leap. Ranunculus of Searing Heart Asha. This is the second one. Bloom Auto Vanguard G-Break 2 when the other unit with the same card name is placed on rearguard. As this unit, countercharge 1, soul charge 1. So basically, if you put a copy of yourself, countercharge, soul charge. Auto Vanguard at the end of each turn, choose a card from your hand and you may call it to rearguard. Auto, in case you don't stride first. Auto Vanguard, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast when the G unit strides. Pay the cost, choose a rearguard, search your deck. For up to 1 card, same card name as that unit. Call to rearguard, shuffle your deck. When the unit call gets boost. You can really use this card in combo with Verano and others, including the new one that does allow you to put it out before you stride properly. Rally. Yeah, this is such a good case. I mean, box. When this unit is placed on G, choose one of your units if you have 2 or more Ranunculus, or 4 more units with the same card name as the chosen unit. By the way, it counts itself, so it's like 3. It's like Laurel. This unit gets plus 15k guard. That's okay. That's okay. I still like Arboros Maiden better, but that's just me. This ain't bad. Paris. Oh, and main of Sweep Area reprint. Act Rearguard G-Break1 0. Choose one of your units not named made in a Sweep Area. Search your deck for a copy of it. Call it to Rearguard. Return this unit to deck. Shuffle deck. Boop. Sorry. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Another Maiden. Another Sylvia. Hope Song. Francois Lebron. Avocados. Lysanthus Musketeer Lorraine. Act Vanguard G-Break1 Counterblast 1. Choose one of your units with Musketeer. Top 7. Search for a copy. Call it to Rearguard. Choose up to one card with the same card name as that unit from among them. Choose one of your Musketeers. This is kind of bad just from the order of it, but whatever. Auto Rearguard Soul Blast 1 Musketeer. And retire this unit. This is Rearguard. When this unit attack hits Vanguard, pay the cost, countercharge, choose one of your other Musketeers, get plus 5k. Now that ability is pretty good. I just don't like her first ability very much, just because you could whiff it too easily. I think I've gotten at least a double rare in every single 4-pack. Hey, I'll be right back. Another Tatiana. Throttle Caliber Dragon. This is a card I've been looking forward to. Auto Vanguard. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, search for your deck for a Chrono Jet. Ride it as tapped. Shuffle deck. When Auto Rearguard. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Gray Exhaust Dragon on your Vanguard or in your soul, you may return this unit to hand. Well, you might be like, but man, I don't do that much. Well, first off, it summons out a Chrono Jet and rides it, which has all kinds of abilities that'll pop up in the next bit. So you can actually run the ride chain and then do this and still not have too many problems, especially since most people take the first attack. Secondly, it's a biker dragon with a machine gun traveling through time. It's pretty, it's really badass. Like, it is one of the most badass cards ever made. Like, almost next to the Rebirth, which is another badass card. Like the lore of the Rebirth is a lot more badass than the card itself. Like, he just wakes up, kills all the Link Joker cards, and is like, Blaster Blade! And he just charges out of there, and everyone's like, what the fuck? Emit Hammer Dragon, I got one more. Act Rearguard once per turn. Soul Blast 1. When this unit is called to the effect of an Alfred, search your deck for one grade 1 or greater card. Call it to another Rearguard circle in the same column as a unit. Shuffle deck. And this could be good because it does set up combos with things like Richard. And other cards like that. Honestly though, it's just okay. Like, I think if I have to choose between them, I'll choose the guy who gets like plus 5Ks all day. Linear Feed Dragon, Auto Rearguard. When this unit attacks, if you have Gray Exhaust Dragon in your Vanguard or Soul, this unit gets plus 2k until the end of battle. Act Rearguard once per turn. Choose 2 Chrono Jets from your hand, reveal them, return them to deck. Shuffle your deck, draw 2 cards. I think this wants us to run a 10 grade 10 grade 3 build. 2 Throttle Caliber Dragons, and then 4 each of the Chrono Jets. And this guy helps you keep control of the hand issues. Aw. I was kind of hoping a GR or something in the last one, but hey, I am not going to complain. Whoo! Am I not going to complain? I got most of the rares I needed. I got most of the commons I needed. I got multiples of the triple rares. Not quite the ones I wanted because I wanted Alfreds. But hey, this ain't bad. I also didn't get any of the... I noticed I didn't get any of the... Gear Chronicle triple rares. But I did get an SP, which I'm just not going to complain about. And the reprint Arlem. Oh, whew. Let's see here. So I got 1 reprint Arlem. I got 2 Neonectar double rares. I got 3 Royal Paladin double rares. I got 4 Gear Chronicle double rares. I think it's because of this Matt Rommel-chan. 2 of the Ultimiles. 1 Asha. 1 Noel, which is just okay. And then the Piece de Resistance. 1 Highbrow Maiden. 1 Highbrow Steam Arlem. SP. Baby. I'm going to lick it. No, I'm not going to do that. It's fucking SP. And it's probably going to be expensive. It does work so well with the Chronojet deck. I do like the fact that they're reprinting it, making it less expensive than it is. Because, damn, was it expensive for the longest time. It was the most expensive P-Jar. I think it's still the most expensive G-Perf out there. That, along with this, means that this case, I mean, this box it was damn profitable. Not much else more to say here. Thank you guys for being with us. Like, comment, and subscribe. Look forward to the IYG stand-up series starting May 20th. I really hope that... there we go. You come and join us. I would love to see you and beat you in the card fight. Ben Wheeler, the Mercenary King, signing out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great evening.